And I wanted to take a moment of time to give a word of revelation regarding a name that we find referenced in the Bible. And the name that I'm referring to is Josiah.
If Goki is framed immortal with a Japanese character labeled as 10, freeze these words forever. I transcend time, I am the pen, originating before the original sin. Spells cast with calligraphy or a call and create life from within. Relinquishing relics rated with experiences, decisive with diction, currently the only currency with infinite derivatives. Gloved up, scrubs on, show me where the incision is. Dishing out more trauma to the temple than the Kalishna did. Synaptic surgery at its finest, something like Basquiat Carson, dig? Imagine for a moment if there were no stewards of this power, where no places of comfort could be concocted and starving souls were left to scour. If Jesus fed the multitude, then I am the flower. I'm trying to give you a forest when they only want to give you flowers.
The pen is the power. The pen is the power. I pen it, record it, they listen for hours. You listen to hours, the culture embedded. I get it, this shit is so beautiful. But lately it's ours, the youth niggas get in the booth and they spit in their funerals. Ironic, they dying from dissing the debt. In this climate, the killing's a musical. How can I judge when I carry a weapon, preparing to get the powder from the residue out of my cuticles? Noodles is frying, I'm staring like Lil B. Stooping to wonton, I sit you like cubicles. Suitable if you try to take my life for the talent I possess. What did I do to you? Who is you? Better start thinking and living like there's only one, ain't no two of you. So if you shot from the gun of a man being critical, not the unusual, pick up this pen and inherit philosophy. Socrates, Martin, and Marley, my ink overruling the judges that tell us the shit that the government planning convictions should ruin you. Families broken, the son look for daddy for guidance, he found in the Ruger too. No intelligence, so it's difficult. Trying to master the pattern and match up the boxes, the colors could alternate strategy. Twisting the Rubik's Cube, alluring the red and blue trap, and the green and the white in the trunk of the Buick of heaven pursuing you. This is the moment we conquer the slogans from Romans, so fuck all the stereotypes. Maybe a speech and the protest won't get their attention, but trust me, a burial might. Niggas is soaring like Jordan, we buying the property, taking the aerial flight in the clouds, motivating these youngers to drop all the guns, they becoming imperial like the inferior slights.
They're screaming death to the poet, death to the lyrical liars, death to the tongue sword swingers, the slayers of regimes and sires. And because of current affairs, the money's fair, the belief is getting a hit is the only way to get higher. They must have forgot about the worth of words and worlds that were lived in prior. Martyrs, pastors, popes, presidents, even pariahs. Martins, Malcolms, and Baldwins singing saliva-laced songs to their desire. Even Hitler had more captive in concert than Nick and Mariah. I can say shoot faster than you can pull the trigger. Speak sacraments so sacrosanct, angels and demons quiver. Slay souls with vowels, adding the Styx's river. I'm not just an enigma, I'm that nigga.
Should a person still believe a pen is mightier than a sword, or is it technology? Well, that's a nice philosophical question.
And I wanted to take a moment of time to give a word of revelation regarding a name that we find referenced in the Bible. And the name that I'm referring to is Josiah.
If Goki is framed immortal with a Japanese character labeled as 10, freeze these words forever. I transcend time, I am the pen, originating before the original sin. Spells cast with calligraphy or a call and create life from within. Relinquishing relics rated with experiences, decisive with diction, currently the only currency with infinite derivatives. Gloved up, scrubs on.